Everyone. This is Tired Goth, and you are watching the Academia Gothica Tired Goth Reacts Cartomancy series. This is for 18 plus audience members and for entertainment purposes only. So leave your baggage at the door and IDs will be checked. Um, I did a pre-reading shuffle and I pulled some cards from the Lenormand Pixie deck and also the this thing. I don't actually remember what it's called, but it's the tarot. It's like the holographic tarot. It's based on the Rider Waite deck. So I channeled some messages and pulled the cards on them to see what was really going on, but I channeled the messages first, and the first channeled message for today was it was a vision of someone stepping on grapes in a bucket. Like, I don't know if you've ever witnessed people making wine, right? In France, for example, there's a large wooden container, thank you for the likes, where people will physically like step into a bucket of grapes and mush them with their feet. And this was also popularized in, I guess you could say a visual with a news report where someone was stepping on, a bunch of grapes in a bucket and they tipped over and like fell out of the bucket. And it's not really, I mean, it's funny, but it's like we're not supposed to be laughing at that. So but basically this is something that came up, but the twist to this was that the bucket actually had a bunch of like longer nails sticking out of the bottom of it, meaning that when someone went to go step their foot into the bucket, there was something waiting for them to kind of create a serious injury to them that could possibly paralyze their entire nervous system and create a great harm to them. So I'm seeing that maybe a trap was set for someone, and if not a trap, then maybe someone is stepping into something where they had negative intentions to put pressure on someone and it's folding back on them in a very violent way, especially like sensory wise. Something very serious is about to happen to someone's ability to like translate information in real time due to the emotional impact of the situation that's likely about to be occurring, because I'm getting future energy from this. But then the second channeled message that I got was a song. It was Nada Surf's intro to Popular, and the first few words are 3 important rules for breaking up. Don't put it off any longer than you have to. Say it honestly, kindly, but firmly. Don't make an emotional scene, so on and so forth, just from memory. So this is a song from the 90s, by the way, or like the early 2000s if you're not familiar with it. So that was also something having to do with this. Apparently someone could be trying to leave a relationship, they're not sure how to. Something about this could be significant. And then I literally channeled quotes out of someone's mouth. It was from a man's mouth that said, "This is so effing," I'm censoring myself, but "this is so effing stupid. Why didn't you just break up with her then? Now we have all this shit to pack." So clearly, someone someone either had a conversation on the phone or something. There was like some verbal expression or some like intuitive expression here. And when I pulled the cards, when I pulled the cards on what was going on, I saw the Lady Sideways, the Lady card from the Lenormand deck. I'll show you this. And this is the order that it came out in. The Lady card, whole sideways, like, I don't even know what's going on here. This could be a female that is involved in the rescue mission for this person who has no idea what they're doing with their relationship. Or it could be a divine counterpart who's like someone's side piece. I'm not sure what this is, but I don't know if the cards are trying to come out in a cross confirmation to like align the energies and show like, okay, this is the foundation for who is involved, and then this is the signifier. I'm hearing the damage is signified in this. So this is actually someone trying to upheave someone's financial stability, and this is being targeted at a woman. So someone is trying to like upheave their whole financial stability and like challenge something that's going on with their home life or something. And then we have the sun. The sun is signified by an ace of pentacles. This could also be, actually, to be more clear about a higher vibration in this, while all of this is going on, a job offer could be coming in from someone who's very intent on like building something stable. And this is a significant contract. It's a divine union. So this could be a business partnership, but it's still a divine union because this was fate. This was meant to happen. Something about this partnership, alliance, allegiance is meant to be happening. So there's all this emotional mess going on in the background of what I was channeling. But then we also have these other cards here that are like totally blowing my mind in a different way. We have a zero blockage card. We have the mountain in reverse, clearance for something. Then we also have news incoming. So we have what could be a message. It could be clarity on something. It could be information that's pertinent to someone's success. Or alternatively, it's pertinent to what someone was wondering about. Because if this is, in fact, having to do with a turn in a relationship, this is having to do with a person who is just waiting for clarity on something. And then we have the anchor. So this is a long-term investment with the 9 of Swords, or a long-term anxiety that someone was going through. Yeah, it's anxiety. Okay, so this is pertaining to the relationship aspect that's being discussed here. So then we also have the gentleman in reverse with the Ace of Cups in reverse. Someone's very unhappy. Someone's very unhappy. They're disorganized. They're feeling hopeless right now. And I'm seeing the Moon card because, okay, the 8 of Cups, they're leaving. I heard Aries. Aries could be significant. So let's use a clarifier. Who's leaving? Aries sun could be leaving. So this is an Aries sun equal, or it could be an Aries sun born in March or April. Okay, so we have as the clarifiers for this, we have the Empress in reverse underneath the Lady card. I'm hearing this is a Sagittarius. This is a Sagittarius. Okay. And then we also have the Magician, creating, manifesting. This is very interesting. Okay. I'm getting some clarity on the information here. And actually, I am not going to do this reading because I know exactly who it's for. I know exactly who it's for. This could be for a few people. I'm not going to continue this one though, because I actually need to save some of this information. For those of you who are not the party, I'm not disclosing. We have Virgo energy under the sun. We have someone quietly pulling their energy back and understanding things from a perspective that is quite distant with the star energy under the Lady card. So this could actually be someone who is achieving their success, achieving stardom, achieving attention. And there's not a lot of communication here with respect to the Empress in reverse, who is a Sagittarius. Because this is a very quiet plan that's being snuck under someone's nose, or so they think. It could be for some. It could be very quiet for some, but like, there is a high priestess in this energy who knows that somebody's on some fuck shit, and they don't care. They're just like... So we have the Ace of Cups in reverse for this star energy. Is this an Aquarius? Aquarius moon. Okay. Yeah, this is, again, it's giving alchemy. It's giving alchemy because we have the Ace of Cups in reverse, but look at the hand. You see how the hand almost looks like it's holding liquid gold, right? Thank you for your subscription to my fan club. Thank you. This is important because someone's pain is, or has been, it could have been a past situation as well. Thank you so much for my gifts. It could have been a past situation that really highlighted the need to focus on oneself and to use their voice to clarify their suffering. And this is intense because I'm getting that the weight in the hand was so heavy. Like we in a transitional stage all go through moments in our lives where we have a lot to carry, right? But what I'm understanding about this is that this person was almost sacrificed. Like, someone literally tried to pull a modern day crucifixion on them with all of the resources that they legally had that would not be seen as nails in a cross, with this person nailed between them at their hand. Like they used whatever resources they had available. Intellectual property theft. They tried hiding the person. They tried trafficking the person. I'm hearing, like, this is something that I've gone through. So if this is also you, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you because you probably made it out of this if this is your story and it's in a past energy. So God bless you. I have to say this. Because, like, not enough people are appreciated for the fact that they go through hell and make it out of it. And that the fact that they can laugh is actually a really heavy thing that they can celebrate. That's a huge win. You know, I don't know about you. Yeah, Isaiah, exactly. Invisibly crucified is exactly what they wanted to happen to this person. That is the vibe. That is exactly what they wanted. And I'm seeing here that the Empress in reverse is planning a big change, but it's very quiet. They're playing along right now. They're playing along. All is not what it seems is the huge vibe here. If you're listening, this is your message. Everything that is being presented is not what it seems. And we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Strength card. Someone, Isaiah, yeah, they really did. Like, I can tell you, one of their tactics is to get the person to off themselves with their own hands so they look blameless on paper. It's in my new book. It's coming out. You can check it out. I included everything. So that'll be dropping soon. And you can look forward to that. It's called Attacks, actually. And we get into a whole bunch of stuff. Thank you so much. Do you really, Isaiah? That's awful. I'm so sorry. That's not even okay. I'm not joking. Like, that's awful. And I pray that you're okay. So we also have clarified the star energy. Star energy sideways, though. This could be someone falling off of their path. Who's this? This is someone in a 9 of Cups energy. I heard pretending everything's fine. That's not a healthy energy. That's not good energy. We also have the Sun in reverse. Someone's like super, super anxious about like where they land their feet, where they put their feet, something like that. So then we also have, okay, the Lilies card clarifies the Strength card, yeah. So this could be a contract for money. Isaiah, yeah, it is. Sometimes it really is like the random strangers that pop into your life that create so much peace and resonance for you. Like, I understand you. I understand you fully. And I'm very grateful for the rest of you here who are tuning in, whether or not you're chatting or relaying or whatever. It means a lot that you're here because your presence means a lot to me. And so does your contribution and presence, in other ways. So you can also check out my YouTube where the replays are in case you wanted to see how this went. We have the 8 of Swords in the upright with the Sun in reverse. I'm hearing Leo. Leo knows they might be going to jail. Leo knows they are going to jail. Who's this Leo? Leo, King of Wands? Is this a Leo sun? Yes. Confirmation. Okay. Leo sun equal or Leo sun? Leo sun equal. This could be a Virgo ascendant. Virgo ascendant. Interesting. Oh. We have the 2 of Cups. Two of Cups after the Ace of Cups in reverse. So someone challenging their circumstances and turning it literally into like wisdom, truth, prosperity. I heard financial prosperity. And a union with self for some of them. And also like work. There's something about what they're working on. There's something about their creativity. I heard theft of finances turned into a magnet for prosperity with the 9 of Pentacles in the upright. That is intense. Wow. 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands. I heard divine journey. A divine journey with the 6 of Wands as a signifier. Wow, that's beautiful. That's a success. Are you serious? That's a success story. Wow, wow. Oh gosh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. If this is you, if this is me, oh my God, let's celebrate. That's beautiful. Check this out. An honest new start. We have the Fool card and the 7 of Swords. This is so beautiful. Okay. So someone was maybe with the Magician and with the Magician upright. This could be a Gemini in the upright and then a Mother in reverse or something like this. The Empress in reverse. This could also be someone who's pregnant and doesn't know it yet, because reverse energy, I didn't know if I should elaborate on any of those details, but reverse cards don't always mean a negative vibration. It also can sometimes mean ignorance. It can literally mean like the potential of the energy. And that's what that is. Someone may not know they're pregnant. Someone may not know they're pregnant. Oh, wow. Okay. That would technically complicate the journey. Okay, Anthony, you're a scammer. God is good, but you are not. So I'm gonna just boot you on out of this. Thank you. Okay. Cause like I don't have time for scammers. Fin scammers, no thanks. Book me for a reading. Or send a gift up to $10 in value and I'll read it for you publicly if you'd like. But yeah, so the Fool card and the 7 of Swords in reverse. So someone is trying to make a clean break and a new start, but they feel stuck with the Hanged Man position hovering over them because of something stupid they did as a young man. They're asking for help for this, I channeled. 4 of Swords. They can't relax. That's what the spikes were. If any of you were present for the earlier part in the reading where I was talking about grapes and like the grape bucket. The grape bucket. The grape bucket. I'm channeling, somebody found something. Somebody found something. Proof of something that was said. Proof of something that was said. This might lead to an arrest. We have the Lilies card. This could have to do with the King of Swords. And someone experienced. Yeah, someone experienced in a mentor position. Oh my God. Someone in what they claimed was a mentor experience, a mentor, but like not really a mentor. Oh my God. That's the truth of what this is, though. The truth is in the upright on the opposite side of the board. That's a spiritual confirmation. I consider burp spiritual confirmations. But this, with this, this is possibly someone finding out a couple of things. This could be that someone is not truly their soulmate, or having someone was having some very privatized dealings that were, I channeled, illegal. They didn't want to tell the truth to their soulmate. They didn't want to tell the truth to their soulmate. Confirmation with the Tower. I'm seeing the knees on the wounded warrior energy. I see, whenever I see body parts on the cards, they signify signs that are associated with them. So there could be a Capricorn because of the knees, right? Capricorn rules knees and teeth, but teeth is also Sagittarius, little known fact, because of Saturn. So you'll notice that everyone who has Saturn placements, Libra is exalted by Saturn, Cancer is exalted by Saturn, indirectly. And then you also have Aquarius, who have like dazzling smiles most of the time, like electric smiles, really. And then you also have Capricorn. Capricorn rules the teeth, and they're also ruled by Saturn. So there could be a Capricorn, and I'm seeing, yeah, Capricorn. These are the signs that I'm reading on the body parts, with the thighs, Sagittarius, knees, Capricorn, shins, this part, the lower part right above the ankles, those are the shins, Aquarius placement. So this is someone, I heard Aquarius, Venus, Sagittarius rising for the thighs. This is the wounded warrior. This is someone who is unsure of their path at this time because they were betrayed by their family. I heard they need love, so that could be significant. Their family planned for them to be betrayed, so they lured them onto a path that would ruin their life. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, so that's one reading that's done. Someone is planning an escape from this. They're planning an escape. Oh, from their family. Okay, good. Because it sounds like their family tried to sacrifice them by encouraging them to follow tradition. How about that shit? If I told you the kind of nausea I'm experiencing right now after I said that, you would be very concerned for me, because I have a strong stomach, okay? I have a very strong stomach. I can tolerate a lot. It takes a lot to make me throw up. That energy made me instantly want to vomit. Okay. Okay. Ashe, if you'd like to book me for a reading, you can do that. You as well. The person beneath her. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Okay. Okay. So that's one reading done. I'm gonna come back with a few more segments later. I suggest you book me for a reading. This message needed to come out for someone. So I love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.